Okay, medyo madilim dito ngayon sa aking, sasakyan 'no, pero tuloy pa rin ang vlog natin. Kasi po kanina nagkaroon po ng tensyon doon sa impeachment trial dito kay Vice President Inday Sara Duterte. Kini-cross-examination na itong si Matibag, okay? At nag-trending ito ngayon kasi no personal knowledge. Ano ba ito? No? Mamaya pakikinggan natin yan si Matibag kasi kino-cross-examine na ito ni Binluan, Attorney Binluan ng defense team ni BP Sara. Pangalawa nating pag-usapan ay ito ngang si Senator Judge Alan Peter Cayetano at itong si NBI Director Melvin Matibag, nagkaharap na silang dalawa dyan sa impeachment trial. Si Matibag bilang witness ng mga prosecutors. Okay? Tingnan natin kasi mainit po itong mga tanong ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano dito kay Matibag. Okay? Magre-react tayo dyan, panoorin, sabay-sabay nating panoorin at mag-comment tayo, mag-react tayo dyan sa ating opinion. At hindi rin nagpahuli itong kapatid ni Senator Judge Alan Peter Cayetano. Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, yes. Ang kanyang kapatid na si Senator Judge Pia Cayetano, okay? Harap-harapang sinita itong impeachment court, okay? So yun po ang mga pag-uusapan natin. Pero guys, kahit madilim dito, tuloy pa rin ang ating vlog, no? Paki-like muna at saka paki-share itong ating video kasi para naman no, aabot ito sa malawak na audience. Marami po sa ating mga kababayan, sa taong bayan na makarinig dito sa mga nangyayari po sa impeachment trial. Okay? Ito trending kasi ito eh. Dapat nating malaman natin ito kasi alam naman natin na itong si VP Sara ay pilit nilang binabahiran po ng paninira at pilit nilang tanggalin ito bilang Vice President kasi natatakot sila sa 2028. Kaya mahalaga po itong vlog natin. At sa mga hindi pa nakasubscribe dito sa aking channels, dito sa Donmar TV, no? Ay mag-subscribe na po kayo, okay? Kasi libre lang po ang mag-subscribe sa YouTube. Ayan. Diyan na lang natin lagay. Kasi libre lang po ang mag-subscribe sa YouTube, walang bayad yan. Pagkatapos na masubscribe niyo ako, updated na kayo sa ating mga trending na mga balita no sa araw-araw, mga breaking news natin dito. Okay? Kaya pindutin niyo na, mag-subscribe na kayo lahat. Okay? So without further ado, wala muna tayong batian ngayon ha. Without further ado, ay atin pong saksihan itong pag-cross-examination nitong si Melvin Matibag dito sa defense team ni BP Sara. Ito po, panoorin natin.
Post on those documents on the screen.
Counsel for respondent will please reply.
Your Honor, it was based on the witness's own answer that he did not personally sign.
Nonetheless, it does not reflect the exact document referred to by the defense, Your Honor. And that should not be allowed, Your Honor, with all due respect.
It is just to illustrate, Your Honor, for the benefit of the senator judges and as well as the public
Na-stress na si
watching
ano
so
eh.
that they can also follow the...
Lead prosecutor, we will allow it.
Ano na yan, basta yan lang ang ano nyo, basihan nyo. Kapag lumalaway na yung kilid dyan, wala, stress na yan si Luistro.
So for the information of senator judges, the counsel for the respondent confronted the witness with respect to these affidavits that were part of the investigation conducted prior to his assumption as NBI director. And the witness simply stated that he has no personal knowledge with respect to the execution or due execution rather of these two affidavits thus far out of, I presume, 10.
May I comment, Your Honor?
The lead prosecutor may register her comment.
May I know what is wrong with just presenting the exact document instead of those which are marked with XX? Your Honor, I'm afraid it will give a wrong impression to the viewing public that those XX has something to do with...
Ang laki ng Filipiniana dito ni Luistro. Siguro nilakihan niya yan kasi pag merong laway dito, gaganon lang niya.
inability perhaps, or whatever impression it may give to the witness with respect to the to attending to the subpoena, Your Honor.
Short
May we
rejoin-
just remove those XX? We don't mind if they flash the documents, but it should be an exact
Demanding ka na,
reflection
ha?
of what the document is.
Short rejoinder, Your Honor.
No need for a rejoinder. Court is ruled, and the court notes the observation, manifestation, and objection of the lead prosecutor. Again, I think it's quite plain that these are documents that the witness cannot or does not have personal knowledge about because he was not yet the NBI director. Counsel may proceed. Witness may answer.
All right, I'll move on. Are you aware that the subpoena was issued to Red Mendoza of Manila Times?
I'm aware that there is a subpoena, but on the actual issuance of the subpoena at that time, that will be impossible to be aware of because I'm no longer I
So-
am not yet the NBI director.
So in short, he did not sign it.
I did not
All right,
sign.
okay.
I think it was
All right,
signed
that-
by Glenn Ricarte.
All right, that's enough. Okay. Now, are you aware also that the subpoena was issued to Bons Magsambol of Rappler?
Based on the affidavit of investigation, I think it was mentioned.
And did you sign that subpoena?
It is again signed by a certain Glenn Ricarte.
Are you aware that the subpoena was issued to Ana Rosario Malindog Uy, also of Manila Times?
Again,
Si Matibag para ng napipressure na yung mukha. Makita mo naman sa kanya na para siyang namumutla na eh. Oh, ito.
based on the investigation report.
And did you sign that subpoena?
No.
All right. Are you aware that the subpoena was issued to Jason Rubrico of SMNI?
Again, based on the investigation report.
Did you sign that subpoena?
Your Honor, may I respectfully interrupt?
Lead prosecutor is recognized.
The prosecution is willing to stipulate as to the issuance of this subpoena by the National Bureau of Investigation during the time that the witness is not yet appointed as the NBI director, Your Honor.
But that's not my question, Your Honor.
I
Anyway,
think
Your Honor.
unless you're willing to stipulate, counsel, to abbreviate the proceedings, that insofar as the questions of the counsel for respondent is concerned, that for the remaining 4 subpoenas, that the same answer of the witness for the previous 6 ones will be the same.
We are willing to stipulate on that, Your Honor.
We are not willing to stipulate, Your Honor. We'll just ask for a ruling from the court.
In that case, witness may proceed. Witness may answer. Counsel will please proceed.
All right. Are you aware that the subpoena was issued again to Jason Rubrico of SNMNI?
Same answer, Your
Okay,
Honor.
same answer. And you did not sign that subpoena for Jason
I said
Rubrico?
same answer,
All right.
Your Honor.
Are you aware that the subpoena was issued to Mikhail Flores of Reuters?
Ang yabang ng
Same
witness.
answer, Your Honor.
Your Honor, may we ask, Your Honor, that the lawyer of the prosecution do not supply anything or make any comment near the witness because it may affect us.
Is he, the assisting counsel may not supply any information to the witness other than merely observing the document being shown to him by assisting counsel for respondent. Counsel may proceed.
Mr. Presiding Officer, may I speak?
Yes, Director.
The counsel is not telling anything, but may I request not to cover me so that the people can see me.
Yes, that may be granted by the presiding
Thank
officer.
you, Your Honor.
Assisting counsel, kindly sit beside the assisting counsel stand beside the assisting counsel for the respondent. You may proceed, counsel,
All right.
for the respondent.
Are you aware that the subpoena was issued to Mikhail Flores of Reuters?
Same answer, Your
Same
Honor.
answer. You did not sign it. Okay. Are you aware that the subpoena was issued to Trixie Cruz Angeles?
Same answer.
And you did not sign it. Okay. Are you aware that the subpoena was issued to 2 OVP personnel? And did you sign the subpoenas?
Same answer.
All right. So not a single one. Now, my next question to you is this. Did you oversee any interview that was conducted in the fact-finding investigation?
Your Honor, the question is vague.
If the witness is a lawyer and is competent to
Your
answer,
Honor-
if he knows, Your Honor.
Your Honor, during the direct, it was established that there were 2 investigations. The first investigation and the current investigation of the STF.
Then,
the defense need to specify which investigation is he referring to.
The affidavit,
Counsel will please clarify.
okay. Did you oversee an interview that was conducted in the investigation that was covered by the affidavit of investigation?
As mentioned in my testimony, I was appointed only on February 20, 2026, and it's very unlikely to be part of the investigation prior to that.
Okay. So, are you aware that there were at least 4 interviews that were conducted?
Your Honor, asked and answered.
That is a different question, Your Honor.
Nonetheless,
Witness may answer.
I'm not aware because I'm not yet there.
Okay, so are you aware, let me be more specific, are you aware that an interview of Dempsey Reyes of PDI was conducted?
I'm not aware of that, but as reflected in the investigation report, it was there.
So in other words, you did not oversee that interview?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Are you aware that there was an interview of Fred Mendoza of Manila Times?
Same answer, Your Honor.
Same answer. Are you aware that there was an interview of Bons Magsambol of Rappler?
Same answer.
Same answer. So you did not oversee that interview. And are you aware that there was an interview of Jason Rubrico? Did you oversee this interview?
Again, same answer.
Same answer. Okay. Did you see them sign any minutes of the meeting?
No.
No. Did you meet any one of these interviewees?
At
Before
that
or
time?
after? Before or after?
Who among the
Among
witnesses?
the interviewees that I
No.
mentioned? No. Did you meet any one of their lawyers?
No.
No. All right. Now, were you even present at the NBI Cybercrime Division office at the time of these interviews?
That is impossible.
All right. After the interviews, affidavits attesting to the interviews were executed, as you mentioned. Did you oversee the drafting of these affidavits by the NBI agents?
Again, very unlikely. I was not present.
All right.
Your Honor, if I may interrupt, may I just enter a
Lead
continuing...
prosecutor may make a manifestation and there a continuing objection, as I presume she will.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm entering a continuing objection to the line of questions of the defense on the ground, as stated by the witness, he has no personal knowledge about the investigation conducted prior to his appointment in February 2026, Your Honor.
Just a
That is
short
for the record.
The
rejoinder, Your
continuing
Honor.
objection is noted. Counsel for the respondent may proceed.
No need for that rejoinder. But were you present when the NBI agents subscribed and sworn to their affidavits?
I was not there.
You were not there. Still nothing. So, and since you did not actually participate, it means that you do not have personal knowledge of these stages of the investigation, correct?
During that time, yes, but as I mentioned earlier, I read the investigation report.
So your knowledge of the investigation was based on only of your reading.
That is absolutely correct,
All right.
and upon the discussion of the investigating officers.
Okay, very well. Now, were you present at the November 23, 2024 press con?
I was not present.
You were not
I was
present.
not participating on that.
And if you know, was any NBI agent present at the November 23, 2024 press con?
Not that I know of.
None. All right. So in layman's terms, for the benefit of this honorable court and the Filipino people watching, and I'll phrase my question in Tagalog. So sa kabila po ng pagtestigo po ninyo ngayong araw, inaamin nyo ba na wala kayong personal na kaalaman sa nangyaring investigation starting November 23, 2024?
Malinaw naman po yun. At ang korte po, I can take judicial notice of the fact na hindi pa po ako NBI director ng panahon na yun.
So you're confirming that you do not have personal knowledge because you were only appointed as NBA director a year later or on February 20,
Your Honor, ask and
2026,
answer
correct?
question.
No, I haven't even asked that question, Your Honor.
Kindly let counsel finish.
So again, I will repeat. So the reason for this is that because you became NBI director only a year later or on February 20, 2026, correct?
Tama po.
All right. Okay. So prior to February 20, 2026, you do not have any personal knowledge of any investigation, correct?
Nababasa ko lang po sa balita mga pangyayari.
Which is not personal knowledge, correct?
Well, yun lang po yung knowledge natin.
You're a lawyer, correct?
Tama po, 29 years.
29 years. Can you recall Rule 130, Section 22 of the Rules of Evidence?
Ay,
Can you refresh me, sir?
Okay, I will
Because you have a
gladly
copy.
refresh you, of course. I have here a copy of Rule 130, Section 22
pabutihan
of the
ng
Rules of
lawyer yan.
Evidence. And I'll read it. Please read with me, Director Matibag. Testimony confined to personal knowledge. A witness can testify only to those facts which he or she knows of his or her personal knowledge, that is, which are derived from his or her own perception. Can you recall that rule now?
Ayan po, nababasa ko po ngayon.
Okay, you
Tama
can
po.
read it. All right. So, based on this rule, will you agree with me that a witness can only testify based on his personal knowledge?
Your Honor, may I comment to that?
These are basic questions, Your Honor. The witness is a lawyer. He is competent enough to answer.
Counsel, are you making an objection?
This is a comment, Your Honor. The witness repeatedly testified that he was appointed only in February 2026 and that all his testimonies pertaining to the first investigation are based on records, Your Honor. And this is allowed. As a matter of fact, under the rules, entries in official records are considered as prima facie evidence of the contents thereof. And thus, it's exactly the basis of the witness in answering the question of the defense. All his knowledge pertaining to the first investigation are based on records.
Short rejoinder, Your Honor.
No need, counsel. Distinguished lead prosecutor, the counsel for respondent did not object to the line of questioning of the lead prosecutor earlier based exactly on the ground cited by the lead prosecutor. The presiding officer will give sufficient leeway to the counsel for respondent to establish his point. I think you also see what he is trying to establish. That's why he made a continuing objection in relation to it. I'll give you some leeway, counsel, but go to your next topic as soon as you're done with this.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, again, based on this rule, a witness can only testify based on his personal knowledge, correct?
Tama po, pero meron pong mga exceptions sa rule.
Alright, okay. If not based on personal knowledge, then that is hearsay, correct?
But it's not an absolute rule po dahil may exceptions nga po.
Okay, now, I'm trying to look for the Filipino term for hearsay. Ano ba yung hearsay sa Tagalog? Sabi-sabi or chismis? Is that a fair translation?
Goy, chismis pala.
What is a fair translation to you of hearsay? in
Your Honor,
Philippines?
the question of the defense is misleading. He never testified that that is hearsay.
No, I'm not
As a
asking
matter
him.
of fact, he's trying to raise the exception to hearsay.
Yan ang
I'm
problema
not
ninyo
asking
eh.
about the exceptions of hearsay. I'm asking
Yung mga
a
ebidensya nyo,
translation
puro
of hearsay. Your
May
Honor.
we know-
Anyway,
Hearsay?
I'll move on to...
If the witness
If the
knows,
witness-
if he does not know, he may say so.
Hindi ko po alam kung anong translation dito sa Tagalog.
Okay, so I'll just use my own translation, chismis. Anyway, at any rate, kung wala kang personal knowledge, chismis lang yon, tama?
Hindi ko naman po naririnig sa korte, ako'y nag-practice din, kahit
Ano ba
dito
yun?
sa Tagalog. Kahit minsan ko po, hindi ko po narinig ng hearsay ginamit ang salitang chismis.
Alright, I'll move on.
Chismis pala
Now,
yan,
the main
matibang,
material
kakahiya
that the
ka.
NBI used in its investigation was the video of the November 23, 2024 press con, correct?
Tama po.
Did you watch that whole video yourself?
Napanood ko po.
The whole video?
Well, yung pong importanteng bagay dyan ang aking tinutukan, pero napanood ko po.
Alright.
Dapat
Now, let me ask you,
Buong
do you
video?
confirm that in that virtual press con, VP Sara spoke about a lot of topics?
Tama po.
Alright, I'll show you a portion of that video, and then I'll ask questions thereafter. Now, Your Honor, we beg the indulgence of this honorable court.
Si
Again, this
Matibag.
video is a little
Nangangamba na
lengthy,
si Matibag.
but we will only show one video, Your Honor.
Post on those
So ito yung part na si Cayetano at si Matibag nagkaharap na, 'di ba? Yung nagalit si Cayetano kasi pinaiimbestigahan siya doon sa SEA Games, 'di ba? Ito nagkaharap na silang dalawa.
Interjections, he has 2 minutes. You may proceed, sir, when you're ready.
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness, Director, Attorney Matibag, schoolmate.
Good afternoon, sir, Your Honor.
Yeah, just on that point ni Senator Bam, I understand as a law enforcer, as an investigator, you have to take all threats seriously. I'll ask you the same questions I asked the two NBI officers, and I do understand they were not under your supervision during that time dahil dun pa sila kay Director Santiago, no? I won't ask all the questions, but you did review the whole video or just the portions relevant to the statement of the Vice President na no joke, yung November 23.
Your Honor, napanood ko po yung video, but you're correct, I focus mainly on the issue that is being
So
undertaken.
simple question, paano naging process kung anong parts ng video at ng statement niya ang paniniwalaan mo or ng task force So it's not personal. I mean, if you were in the task force or, as you said, you created the task force now at duty nyo yung safety ng high government officials, anong process nyo kung anong parts ng video ang paniniwalaan nyo at hindi? Ng statements niya, what I meant.
Well, ang ginawa po natin dyan, doon po mismo sa konteksto ng kanyang sinabi na humanap siya ng papatay at inutos niya na papatayin ang tatlong individual at yun po ay pumayag yung papatay at sinabi pa niya no joke, doon pa lamang po ay na pong nakita yung pong ating hinahanap po na mga pwede niyang pananagutan po sa batas.
Well, as an appointee of this government, as a lawyer, as an NBI director, I see your point and I get that. But what I meant is that before that statement, sabi kasi niya, kung papatayin ako, I mean, the record will bear out naman yung eksaktong sinabi niya. No? So this is my paraphrase. But ang pagkaintindi ko sa sinabi niya, kung papatayin ako, eto yung tatlong papatayin mo. And ang impression ko, pinagbibintangan niya yung tatlo na may plot against her. So yun ang tanong ko dun sa two previous NBI directors. If you're gonna believe that she contracted or talked to, may kausap, no? Siya, if you're gonna believe that may kausap siya at papapatay yung tatlo, will you not believe the previous nung sinabi niyang kung ako naman ang papatayin?
Hindi po ganon, sapagkat ang tinignan na nga po natin ay yung kanyang mismong pagbabanta. At sa amin po, sa ngayon, yung aking pong task force na nag-iimbestiga, ay malinaw po na ang tinitingnan ay kung ano na ang nangyari dahil doon sa pagbabanta. Okay. At sinasabi nga po namin, dahil po doon sa pagbabanta, ito po ay umabot na, doon na po sa level na ang national security nataya na po, na kompromiso na. Sapagkat marami na pong lumalabas, tuloy-tuloy na pagbabanta. So doon na po natin ito tinitingnan.
Yes. In the same video, she mentioned massive corruption. But wala pa dyan kasi yung kayo speech at flood control investigation. So, same question, Director. Naintindihan ko, yun yung pinaniwalaan nyo. May kausap siya, no joke, no joke. Pero ang question ko, paano yung proseso nyo or anong naging thinking nyo na etong papapatay yung presidente, pinaniniwalaan ko, pero etong siya ang papatayin, hindi ko paniniwalaan, at etong graft and corruption, hindi ko rin paniniwalaan. What's the process there?
Well, ang proseso po dyan ay tinignan naman natin doon po sa pagbabanta niya, kung sa grave threat po yung pag-uusapan natin, alam naman po natin na yung threat na yan is absolute dahil nandoon naman po yung elemento eh. Doon naman po sa sinasabi namin na tuloy-tuloy na pag-iimbestiga dahil ito nga po ay umabot na sa level lang na naapektuhan ng national security, we take into context yung mismong sinabi niya na meron siyang kinausap at yung kanyang kinausap ay pumayag. Yung po kanyang sinasabi na kung papatayin ako, that is supposed to be na statement niya sa aming pong pananaw just to cover yung kanyang pagsasabi na siya'y may kinausap para patayin ang ating Pangulo.
Okay, I won't argue with you, yun yung proseso nyo. But in the meantime, there were 3 statements, massive corruption, kung papatayin siya, patayin. So, focusing dun sa patayin yung tatlo kung papatayin siya, in the meantime, tumutuo yung yung massive corruption, lumabas afterwards, di ba? So, just one other point, at the beginning of the prosecution's questions to you, and I think the defense had a question about what can you investigate. Can you repeat your answer? As the NBI director and the NBI can investigate, did you say all crimes o yung mga
Lahat po ng mga pumapasok sa amin na mga krimen ay amin pong pwedeng imbestigahan, mutu proprio. Ganon din po yung mga krimen na meron pong nagreklamo na araw-araw na may pumupunta sa aming tanggapan para magreklamo. Ito po yung aming iniimbestigahan. At meron din pong mga iniimbestigahan kami na inutos po ng Department of Justice. And by the very nature, under the Constitution po ng Office of the Ombudsman, they can delegate the National Bureau of Investigation to...
So as a general rule, you can investigate any crime motu proprio?
More than the investigation of the crime is also the protection of our nationals. Yes. Saka po siyempre siguraduhin na promote ang ating demokrasya hindi nakukompromiso.
Yes, but sa investigation lang. So you can investigate any crime.
Tama po.
Yeah. Isn't that against the Republic Act 10867? The statute that gives you power? The act reorganizing and modernizing the National Bureau of Investigation. Sabi dito sa inyong Section 4, the NBI shall have the following powers and functions. Undertake and investigate the detection of crimes and offenses enumerated under Section 5. Section 5, may enumeration, human trafficking cases in all airports, extrajudicial, extralegal killings committed by state security forces against media practitioners' activities, killings of justices and judges, violation of 100175, otherwise known Cyber Crime Prevention Act, cases against Interagency Graft Coordinating Council, and violations of the Anti-Dummy Law. Tapos, cases involving threats, security assaults against persons of the President, Vice President, Senate President, Speaker of the House, Chief Justices. Walang congressman, senators, unlike judges lahat. Transnational crimes pursuant to existing international agreements, identification of dead victims in case of mass fatalities, incidents caused by natural disaster, and violation of commercial, economic, financial, white-collar crimes, nakadyan yung law. So, exclusive yung enumeration. Then, provided, however, if that the President or Secretary of Justice may direct the NBI to undertake investigation of any crime when public interest so requires. So hindi ba limited ang pwede niyong imbestigahan except that ang DOJ at President ang pwede mag-atas? That's my last question.
Yes. Kindly wind up.
Well,
Witness may answer.
Yes. Yung pong ating listahan na yan, tama po, nandiyan dyan. Subalit, hindi naman po sinasabi na nalilimita dyan ang aming pong pag-iimbestiga. Sapagkat malinaw po ang mandato ng NBI that we are the primary investigating body. Yun lamang nga po, merong mga kaso, kung ito po ay bumagsak na sa jurisdiction halimbawa ng PNP na kanilang iniimbestigahan, we can still help and coordinate at the same way na kung kami po ay nag-iimbestiga at ang PNP pwede rin pong tumulong
Well,
po sa amin.
Director, if that's your interpretation, that goes against what they taught us in law school, na pag exclusive yung enumeration, you cannot add. And at the end of the enumeration of Section 5, nakalagay nga dito, however, the President and Secretary of Justice may direct you to undertake investigations of any crime. Why do they have to say any crime if you can do it any crime, if you can investigate any crime after all? It seems that you're expanding your jurisdiction by yourself.
Well, we've been doing po yan sapagkat we have also our primary role to make sure that law and order is being promoted through the NBI din po.
Senator
you.
Cayetano
Thank you.
can avail
Thank
of
you,
the second
sir.
round.
Yeah, thank you.
Later or tomorrow, since I believe Attorney Matibag, Director Matibag, forgive me, will still be here for the continuation of cross. Senator Judge Rafi Tulfo, thereafter.
Ayan. So, yun po yung video na nagkaharap sila ni ni Alan Peter Cayetano, at napansin ko very professional po si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Ngayon naman si Senator Pia, okay, yung kapatid ni Senator Alan, ay sinita po ang impeachment court. Tingnan natin magre-react tayo dito.
Do you consider Las Canas an important witness for you, for the prosecution?
With all due respect, Your Honor, the purpose of the testimony is to present what transpired during the investigation of the Special Task Force. As to whether or not what probative value it holds, it is not part actually of the decision of the prosecution, as what we are intending to do here is to present only what happened during the investigation of the NBI, Your Honor.
Mr. Presiding Officer, the rules of evidence are very clear. You either present a witness who provides your testimony, or you present a document. And in terms of documents, Rule 132, Section 19 says there are two classes of documents, public documents and private documents. Included in public documents are documents acknowledged before a notary public. Yung pinakitang document is not acknowledged by a notary public. Pwede naman din ang private documents, that's the other class. If it can be shown and authenticated in any of the following manner. The person saw the document executed or written. Nakita ba ng witness mo na sinulat yon? Nakita ba niya?
Your Honor, we can...
No, please answer my question.
No, Your Honor.
The next manner of authenticating by evidence of the genuineness of the signature or handwriting of the maker. The defense said ni walang original signature doon. Do you disagree with that?
We don't, Your Honor.
Okay. And the third, by other evidence showing its due execution and authenticity, did you provide?
Kawawa si
No,
Luis
Your
Tro.
Honor.
Okay, so simple lang, Mr. Presiding Officer. They're trying to prove something by showing a document that any law student, even yung mga kababayan natin na nakikinig na ngayon na ang dami ng alam sa procedure, will tell you na hindi acceptable yon. And with all due respect, katulad din nung kahapon na humingi ako ng payo sa inyo, again, I will not name names, we had a discussion in caucus na you cannot unsee what you see. You cannot unhear what you hear. So pinalabas yun. Wala akong problema na palabasin yun, pero do your job and present the proper witness and the proper documentation to do that. Do your job. I'm addressing this, Mr. Presiding Officer, to us as a body. Kasi hindi tama yun. Magdidesisyon tayo, you warn us, pero pinabayaan natin na makita yun. Minamarkahan pa, submarkings. What's the purpose of all that?
May I respond, Your Honor?
Not really.
I don't believe
because
there
I
was a
already
question.
answered. I already asked you the questions, and you had a chance to respond. Yes. I
There
give
was
you
no
the floor.
question posed, I was
There's none, yes.
telling the lead prosecutor.
I move to my next point, Mr. Presiding Officer.
So palpal si Luis Tro doon ah. Ano?
Our jurisprudence is very clear, no? A witness must be competent and credible. Di ko na babasahin lahat yung jurisprudence natin dyan dahil kompleto na yung record natin dyan.
Ang galing ni
But-
Senator Pia.
There is also a also included in our rules, Rule 132 on the rules of evidence, and I'll read it. A witness may be impeached by the party against whom he or she was called by contradictory evidence, by evidence that his or her general reputation for truth, honesty, or integrity is bad, or by evidence that he or she has made at other times statements inconsistent with his or her present testimony. So this is the rules, no? Siguro we can, well, I'm reading the rules, so we can take notice of this, that this is what our rules say, and I don't think anyone will contradict that. Again, there are lots of cases supporting this. So,
Luis Tro.
just want to point out,
Laway
Mr.
mo.
President, that, just looking for my notes.
Pagpalaban ka sa laway mo, Luis Tro. Parang natamimik ka dito kay Senator Pia. Laway na lang ang ano dito, pag-asa. At sipon yung pag-asa ni Ligutan.
Sorry, with the indulgences of the body, I'm just looking for my notes because I want to be accurate in my the next statement that I'm going to read into the record.
If the lady cannot locate it, she may avail of her time again tomorrow since Director Matibag and the counsel for the parties will
Pwede
be here
naman,
tomorrow.
but if you give me a few more seconds, I might be able to dispose of this issue, Mr. President, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Ano na? Luis Tro, maghanda-handa ka na.
Okay, I won't delay I can paraphrase it, but I think it would be best if I look at the record, so I will just avail.
The presiding officer will give the
witness will be
lady
here.
first crack at interventions by a senator judge tomorrow after the cross-examination of the counsel for respondent tomorrow. Since Director Matibag will be here again tomorrow for the continuation of cross-examination by counsel for respondent, the interjections and interventions of the other senator judges may proceed. Again, after the cross-examination, redirect and recross if any. So the senator judges have time until tomorrow. Unless there are other matters that the counsel for the parties would want to discuss,
One last-
the court will wind down with some administrative matters.
One last
Yes, counsel
addition.
for respondent.
Your Honor, aside from the Las Cañas document, we would also like to request a copy of the AO number 11, just for reference, Your Honor, to be used as AO number 11.
The counsel, the prosecutor is directed to furnish within
We can do
the
that
day.
after the proceedings, sir.
Within the day after the proceedings, a copy of AO number 11, signed by Director Matibag, dated, if I'm not mistaken, April 16, 2026. Any other points you want to raise, lead prosecutor?
Your Honor, it appears that there is standing subpoena for
I will rule on that in a bit.
for
I will
Ms.
rule on that in a
Marivic
bit.
Pareha.
I will rule against who?
Ms. Marivic Pareha of Legislative Archive. We manifested yesterday, Your Honor, that we have yet to determine when we will be presenting this witness.
Yes, we
So
will act on these at the proper time. Part of the chair's ruling before we adjourn.
May I inquire, Your Honor, if tomorrow we will be able to conclude the testimony of witness Director Matibag, whether or not we will be proceeding to present the first witness for confidential fund, Your Honor.
The court will address that in a bit before we adjourn, counsel. Any other points, counsel for the respondent?
No more, Your Honor.
Court will now dispose of some administrative matters. We are in receipt of a request for subpoena ad testificandum addressed to Ms. Marivic Pareha, as well as subpoena ad testificandum addressed to Mr. Roderick C. Wamil and Ms. Eileen May Del Ocampo, both from the Commission on Audit.
Ayan, so natapos rin, no? Alam nyo, ang point is, mahirap kasi na mamimintang kayo kay BP Sara na pinipilit ninyo na may kasalanan si BP Sara na wala naman. Yan ang mahirap eh. Sa nakita ko, ang prosecutors po ay nahihirapan. Nakita nyo naman, no, ang reaksyon ni Matibag, no? Nung tinanong siya ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano at yung defense team na si Attorney Binluan, si Matibag talaga natitibag. 'Di ba? Sabi ko, pinipilit ninyo eh. Si Matibag nag-witness rin eh, pinipilit ninyo. Halata naman kayong bias eh. Yan ang problema sa inyo. Okay? So, alam nyo naman, yung mga nanonood dito sa Donmar TV, kayo ay napakinggan nyo naman, no? Ano sa tingin ninyo? Mag-comment kayo, mag-react po kayo. No, mahalaga po na makita natin yung mga reaksyon ninyo, yung opinion ninyo para mabasa natin yan sa comment section, no? Kasi nakakuha tayo ng mga idea sa mga opinion ninyo eh. Sa mga nanonood ngayon, paki-like na lang at saka paki-share para kakalat ito sa taong bayan. At sa mga hindi pa nakasubscribe, mag-subscribe na po kayo. Okay? So, yan guys. See you in my next video. Have a great day. Have a great night. God bless po sa ating lahat. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas and God save the Philippines. Bye-bye.